everybody, welcome back to the Inner Beauty column at Love Limitless. My name is Iffy and the month of March is the month of patience. I hope you guys had a fantastic month of February, learning about wisdom and going through the book of Proverbs. If you guys were blessed and if you guys learned anything, or if you guys want to share any experiences, be sure to tweet us, Facebook us and comment on all of our videos. Just let us know how you're finding it. So the month of March is the month of patience. What does patience even mean? But before we delve into that kind of deeper, I want to talk about two key examples in the Old Testament of patience. The first I want to talk about is Abraham and Sarah. God gave Sarah a promise that, she's going to have a son for Abraham, but by this time she was about 90, she was well advanced in age, and she was like, God, this isn't going to happen. So she tried to help God out, and she said, okay, cool, I'm going to send my maidservant Hagar to sleep with Abraham to bear a son, and I guess that son will kind of be mine, kind of, no? Anyways, that's what happened, and Hagar named the son Ishmael. But God said, no, that's not the plan I had for you. You are going to bear a son. So the time came for her to actually bear a son, and she did have a son named Isaac. And I think from that story we learn the essence of patience. God didn't need to be helped out. God's plan wasn't for Sarah to send her maidservant into Abraham. God's plan was that you, Sarah, are going to have a child. And although she doubted, she saw the fruition of it eventually. The second example I want to give is of David. Now we know David, King David in the Old Testament. He was anointed to be king three times. The first time it was blasphemy because he was like, how can I be king? I'm just me, I'm just David. And he had no territory, he had no kingdom, he had no jurisdiction, but he was anointed to be king. The second time he was anointed to be king, he became king, he became ruler over just a few tribes. The third time he was anointed to be king is when he truly saw the manifestation of the anointing. That's when he truly came into power. From that we learn that just because you heard a word, or just because you were told something, or God gave you a promise, but you're not quite seeing it just yet, it doesn't mean it's not true. Just like with Abraham and Sarah, God told Sarah that you are going to have a child, and she didn't quite believe it at the time, but it didn't make it not true. Just like David had to wait 3 times, he was anointed 3 times before he actually saw the manifestation of it. The same can be true for you. Sometimes we hear words, you might go to church, you might get a revelation of something, you might see things happening around you, and like they might make sense spiritually, and you're thinking, cool, this must be a message for me, but you don't quite see how it's relating to you at the moment. It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It might just mean that, just like David, you just have to wait a while. So while you're waiting, exercise patience. The Bible tells us that the testing of our faith provides and proves and gives patience. So in the month of March, in that which you guys are doing, in all the little things that we have going on, I want us to just sort of lean on the promises of God more than ever. Some of us are preparing to get into our exam period mode and put our heads down and study and work and do all the little things that we know we need to do. But whilst you're doing all of that, be patient, wait on God. Know that God's plans and his purposes and his promises for you are beyond that which you can even imagine, beyond that which you can even fathom. God has a great plan for you, and he has a great plan for me. So in the month of March, wait on him. Be patient, knowing that all things eventually will work out for your good. Don't try and help God out. It doesn't work. So in March, be patient, wait on God. I just hope you guys are doing really well. I hope you guys are just enjoying the videos and whatnot, but let us know how you're finding everything. Tweet us, like I said before, message us, and we just pray you have a blessed and fruitful month of March. So yeah guys, take care. Check out the website www.lovelimitless.com, and just be blessed really. So take care guys. Bye.